The Toolkit for Communicating Election and Post-Election Processes contains editable templates that help election officials to communicate with voters. In this video, we'll go over 3 templates contained within the Toolkit: overhead signs, door signs, and handouts. Each of these templates is customizable and intended to help election observers better understand election and post-election processes as they happen. Let's start with overhead signs. These signs can identify what process steps are happening at a station by title and illustration. Templates. The overhead sign template includes files in both PowerPoint and InDesign. You also have the option of printing this document vertically or horizontally, as well as using heavy ink or light ink. Uses. These signs can be taped to walls or tables, placed on top of a stanchion, or scaled up and hung overhead. If election processes are happening in a large room, these signs can help observers better understand the activities taking place at each station. Overhead directional signage may also help workers better navigate the work area as well. Tips. If you are scaling up the overhead signs, make sure they can be read at a distance. Increase the font size by 1.75 inches for every 50 feet of viewing distance. Be sure to unhighlight all text after editing it. Door signs. Like the overhead signs, door signs can help identify what processes are happening at each station, but they are intended to be read at a closer distance. Templates. The overhead sign template includes files in both PowerPoint and InDesign. You also have the option of printing this document vertically or horizontally, as well as using heavy ink or light ink. Uses. Tape door signs to walls or tables, or place on top of stanchions next to each appropriate station. Tips. If you include information that might change between elections, write the election type and year on the sign. Be sure to unhighlight all text after editing it. Handout. This template is a printable double-sided handout to provide more information about individual steps in the post-election process. Templates. The handout template includes files in both Microsoft Word and InDesign. The 2 options available can be printed using heavy or light ink. Uses. Handouts can be posted online or on social media, shared with local news media, or provided to political parties. Handouts may be particularly helpful when a large number of observers are on hand for one particular process, such as a canvass or post-election audit. Tips. In Microsoft Word, use the Styles panel to format your text according to the instructions in the handout template itself. If you include information that might change between elections, write the election type and year on the handout. Add text from the central language document to populate the handout for any step being explained. Thank you for watching our video on the overhead signs, door signs, and handout templates. For more information about the Toolkit and to download these resources, go to www.eac.gov/toolkits.